Hi, it's Raina, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to work on Alice's first friendship quest. I'm actually hoping to get more than just her first one done today, but we'll just start with a small goal. So let's get started. I'm not sure what it's called yet.
Pardon me, but I must speak with you. Hello.
The Dreamlight Library has so many wonderful picture books. Hey Alice, how are you doing today?
Ooh.
Quite nicely, thank you. Raina, I was wondering if you would help me introduce Vanellope to picture books. Vanellope and books? That ought to be good. I didn't realize that you two were such good friends.
Ooh.
Neither did I, but she approached me recently and said, "We're friends now, chum, so get ready." And well, I'm trying to prepare myself. I guess that's one way of starting a friendship. Let's share some fun books with Vanellope. Oh, thank you. Do you have any suggestions? Hopefully something more interesting than a history of William the Conqueror. We definitely have something better than that. I do appreciate it, Raina. Well, if you want interesting books, actually, you should talk to Merlin. Of course I should have thought of that. Could you ask Vanellope for me? I'll go and see if Mr. Merlin minds if we peruse his library. Sure, I'll bet he'll be happy to share his literature with you.
Curiouser and curiouser.
So books with no pictures has now started. I'm gonna track that one. There we go. All right. Here she is.
Hey there, pal. Come here.
Hey Vanellope, got a second? Sure thing, chum. What's up? Well, Alice was saying she wanted to show you some books. You interested? Books? They don't come with a controller, do they? Afraid not. Sounds pretty boring to me. Aw, Alice was looking forward to hanging out with you. You know what? I changed my mind. Alice is a great kid, even if she's on the prim and proper side. She's just got to come out of her shell a bit, and I'm great at cracking open shells. Let's go meet her then. She said she'd be in the Dreamlight Library.
My buddy Shank is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
Oh, there she is. I can see Vanellope there, so she'll show her.
I'm very pleased to see you.
Alice, I brought Vanellope for you two to hang out. How wonderful. I already know which books to show her. Hey Alice, what you got? Well, Merlin's library is quite extensive. There are Shakespeare's short stories, the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer, and even an edition of Monmouth's The History of the Kings of Britain that begins before the Trojan War. Those are real books? Well, yes, one couldn't read them if they weren't, could one? I suppose that logic works. Yeah, all those sound specially boring. Aren't there some fun books? You know, adventure, jokes, racing? Merlin's gotta have some better stuff around here. What about the one that is open on his desk? I believe Mr. Merlin mentioned that he's currently working on that one. Why don't you two check it out? Don't mind if I do. Whoa, the words are moving?
Most certainly not.
Oh dear, Vanellope, what did you do? The book is blank now. All the words are gone. Hey, it's not my fault. Merlin put a bunch of wacky magic in his book. Let's calm down for a minute. Why don't we try and fix this? Maybe with some forward thinking and a little hard work, we can track down the missing words. That sounds like a Raina and Alice problem to me. Well, all right. I suppose we could start with the nouns. I'd hate for Mr. Merlin to be cross with us. Let's head outside. Maybe someone saw where the nouns ran off to.
Never
Farewell.
forget, your imagination is a... Oh, greetings, neighbour.
Hey, Mr. McDuck. I was hoping you could help me with something. Why, of course, Raina. What seems to be the trouble? Vanellope and Alice were hanging out in the Dreamlight Library. Vanellope messed with a book, and now we've got a bunch of words running wild. We're starting by looking for nouns. Any chance you've seen them around? The parents are causing trouble again, are they? Kids. I've had many similar troubles with my great-nephews, but I'm afraid I haven't seen any of your nouns. Though you might want to check in with Goofy. He was fishing and said he'd caught the strangest fish he'd ever seen. Great, I'll go talk to him then. Thanks, Mr. McDuck.
Mark me words, a villain in there.
Gorge, I could use some help.
Hey, Goofy, got a little question for you. Howdy, Raina, what's your question? So Alice and Vanellope were messing around with one of Merlin's books, and now all the words from it have fled. I heard that you caught a particularly strange fish. Any chance that it's one of those lost words? A word? Now that you mention it, I guess it did look like a word. Mind if I take a look? Not at all. Here. That's it. That's one of the missing nouns. Where did you fish that one out?
Whoa.
Let me think. Oh yeah, I was fishing in the peaceful meadow. I owe you one, Goofy. Gosh, you don't owe me nothing. Just come fishing with me sometime.
Works for me.
Oh, here we go. This one with the sparkles. Okay, there we go. Noun, card. I just got noun. Card, okay. Let's see if there's one over here. I know my valley is messed up. I also play Infinity Nikki, and I kind of have been busy with that a little bit lately, too. So, I need to clean up. Now that we're doing our quest, I'll be cleaning up. Alright, and there's another one. So this one is noun shoe.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Hello.
Okay, I think we caught all the nouns. Oh, thank you, Raina. Now let me see. We have house, card, and shoe. I wonder, are they still soggy after being in the water? No, they're not too wet, which is good. There's nothing worse than a soggy shoe.
Huh.
Do you suppose we should search for the verbs next? Sure. Any ideas where we might want to look? Well, verbs provide the action to a sentence. One would imagine that they'd favor a rather busy area. I'd suggest visiting the plaza. Perhaps you could pick up their trail there. But do be careful, Raina. Verbs are so full of energy. I wouldn't be surprised if they scurried around quite quickly. Oh, okay. It says they go in here and catch them. Alright, one. Two. Three. Alright, we've got all the magical verbs now. Wonderful. You must be remarkably quick to have caught them, Marina. That's me, super speedy. I'm quite grateful. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to catch them on my own. What's next on the docket? Now we must search for the adjectives. Any guesses where we might find them? Adjectives modify nouns and make sentences more interesting. I surmise they might be rather vain. Interesting and kind of vain. Maybe we should look around the fruit trees and shrubs. I can see them now, showing off in the sun, waiting to be picked. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Perhaps some of the villagers have seen them as well. We should be sure to ask. Alright, so search the valley and gather them. Okay, here's one. So this is not a bush I normally have here. So these are entirely new bushes, it looks like, just like they do for the Easter event. So my second one was right here, which, let me show you on the map where I am. Let's look over, oh, right here. Oh, I didn't even need this one. I guess the last one gave me 2. Alright, so now we, somebody may have picked them. Oh, okay, so some are missing.
Oh, hey, it's you. Could you help me out?
Hey, Maribel, got a little question for you. Hola, Reina. What can I do for you? Well, a bunch of magical words escaped from the Dreamlight Valley. Oh, do you need help gathering them? Maybe if we sing a song full of fun words, they'll want to join us. I wish it were that easy. That's okay, it was just an idea. We found the nouns and verbs, but 2 of the 3 adjectives are still missing. The one we found was in a berry bush. You haven't seen any strange berries around, have you? No, I don't think so. But I did notice that a lot of people were talking about Chez Remy today. So maybe Remy knows something about them? Cool. I'll follow up on that. Thanks, Maribel.
Okay, listen, don't...
Hello, Ursula. I have a word-related question for you. Is the word deal? No. Can't blame me for trying. Some words escaped from Merlin's library. We've tracked down the nouns and verbs, but the adjectives are still loose. We found one on a berry bush, but I think someone picked the others. Any idea who? Well, are these words edible? Everything is edible once. Ha! Now that's a laugh. Come to think of it, I have been hearing strange things about the dishes at Chez Remy today. That they have unusual flavors for what's being served. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Thanks.
Goodbye, dear.
Can I get a little help here?
Bonjour. Hey, Remy, got a moment? Sure. I'm on a break right now. What's up? I heard there was culinary experimentation going on today. That's because I found the strangest thing, a word growing in a berry bush. I gave it a sniff, so I knew it wasn't poisonous. It smelled amazing. That's why I infused some oil with the word, and I've been using it to finish dishes. How did it taste? Well, the word is verdant, and it imparted this incredibly green color and fresh herb taste to the oil. Here, why don't you take it? I think I have all the infused oil I need for now. Thanks, Remy. There's one last adjective we need to find now. Any idea where it went?
Yeah.
Will do. Thanks, Remy.
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help.
Remy didn't really tell us anything. Okay, this is sparkly. There we go. So, I'm not sure what Remy said about Mickey, because it skipped for some reason, but we got to where we needed to be. Okay, there are all the adjectives. Should we go put all the words back in Merlin's book? I suppose that would be a wise thing to do, but I'm listening. I thought perhaps we could show the words a bit of fun before taking them back to Mr. Merlin's book. Sure, what do you have in mind? A poem. I'd like to try to fit the words we found into a poem I already know. Now, tell me, out of the nouns we found, which one is your favorite? I'll go with card.
Splendid!
All right, now what is your favorite verb? To stick. And finally, the adjective? Silly.
Woo!
Thank you, Reina. Now let's go find Mr. Merlin and read him our poem. Hello, Mr. Merlin. Might I read you a poem? This one's called All in the Golden Afternoon Anew.
Oh,
Anew? You've written a poem? Well, this I should like to hear. All in the silly afternoon, full leisurely we glide. Silly? Are you sure Vanellope didn't put you up to this? For both our cards, with little skill, by little arms are plied. That's certainly a new approach to the poem. While little hands make vain pretense, our wanderings to stick.
pretty good, eh?
Bravo, that was marvelously entertaining. Well done. Dr.
There you
Merlin.
are.
How'd you like the poem, Merlin? I'd say it showed great ingenuity on Alice's part.
Now, see here.
Why precisely did she decide to rewrite the poem? Oh, well, there may have been an incident with one of the books in your library. I knew it. I think the words needed a holiday. Yes, I was planning to take them on a little outing. I suppose you'll want them back now? In due time. The words seem to be enjoying Alice's company and your company. If you'd like to spend a bit more time with them, then I suppose there's no harm in it. What do words do for fun? The same things people do. But they get anxious when they're not in a book. Can we build a book for them to play with Alice in? What a splendid idea. Perhaps some kind of literary pop-up book, so that Alice can still interact with them? Nice. I'll get on that.
I couldn't have done better myself.
All right, literary pop-up book is under furniture.
I have the most wonderful new book to
Could I talk to you?
Hello.
Okay, Alice, I've got a surprise for you. A literary pop-up book. How wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, I've just had a thought. What if we were to share it with Vanellope?
Oh dear.
All she knows are those strange video games. She really should be exposed to some proper books. Do you trust her enough for that? Certainly. I'm sure the words are rather tired from their adventures. They won't run away again. Now then, could we use your house for our story time? It's quite lovely and has more room than mine. Sure, that sounds like a fun way to finish up our adventure.
Ooh.
Marvelous. I'll go and fetch Vanellope. Do you suppose you could set up some decoration for us? Sure, anything you have in mind.
Oh.
Well, we'll need literary pop-up book, of course, and we should make a cozy library space. All right, I'll get started on that. Meet you there.
I'm sure the books here are nothing but pictures.
All right, this might work. I have my first room as like a bakery.
How do you do?
Okay, Alice, are you feeling cozy? You ready for story time? Oh yes, this is even better than books with pictures. It's a book with a large pop-up pictures. Now, which of the words we found do you want to use? What about words like wreck and fast? Those are great. I'm afraid those aren't in the words we caught. Let's say house. I still think you should add in race car. That would be awesome. Yes, well, perhaps next time. Now, Raina, what about the verb? to skip. And the adjective, striped. Good. Now it's story time. I gotta say, I'm actually kind of interested. Let's hear it, Raina. Once upon a time, there was a young girl who found herself in a strange but lovely land. She had a very important role there as the guardian of a house. For a time, she was very happy in that land, full of friendship and joy. But soon she began to skip and lost her prize. She searched for it, not knowing its purpose, but knowing that it was very important. When she found it, her confusion led her to be very striped. But with the help of her friends, the secret became clear, and her memories returned to her in a rush. The end. That story was bonkers, but I loved it. Thank you, Raina. How did you come up with it? You know, I'm not sure. I started off, and it just seemed to write itself. I think maybe the magic of the words had something to do with it. How curious. Maybe we'll discover something later that will help us understand. I'm so grateful, Raina. That was a wonderful story, and I couldn't have collected the missing words without your help. Happy to help. Now, hopefully, you and Vanellope will be more careful next time you're visiting Merlin's library. Most certainly. And I'd like you to keep the literary pop-up book. You seem to have a bond with the words now. Thanks. Talk to you later, Alice.
My buddy says you're the coolest person you'll
So
ever
books with no pictures is now complete. Alright, and it looks like Alice is ready for another quest, so we will be working on that next. So I hope this helps you, and I hope you have fun and have an awesome day.